All right, hello everyone. Now I'm not sure how to get. Let's see. Now we've got the autofocus. There we go. There we go. Okay, we got the autofocus to stop the bull crap. Yay! So I want to show you what you're gonna do.
Here, Mama, I have it in the container.
Okay, throw it in the trash, or just set it in the trash.
Okay.
I want to show you what you can do with this. Let me make sure I could see what you could see. See this? This is canned roast. That's all it is. Canned roast. Keep the fat in it. The fat will cook off the meat all the way to the top. Just like when you're cooking steak and you're cutting it up. You see all that fat? Like I did a, what do you call it? Roast beef or a, beef stroganoff, and I'm cutting the meat, and you guys are probably thinking, oh my God, she's leaving all that fat in there. Well, when you cook a steak, all that fat seeps out of it, right? And you're like, well, yeah, we don't eat it. Well, that fat's good fat. Anyway, it's not going to hurt you. That's what this fat is, okay? Once you cook the roast beef, you can it, all the fat's going to rise to the top. And that fat is good because that's going to allow you to make a roux, to make, gravies and all that. Let's just say SHTF hits, and you're like, well, I got this meat. It doesn't look like it's going to feed more than 2 or 3 people, or maybe 4, but you know how? Well, you're going to use this to make a flour, to fry flour in it. And then add water, make a thick roux, then it turns to gravy, you add salt, you add pepper, and then you add the juice. Don't add the juice at first, just want to add the fat right. I'm going to show you. Okay, and then, anyway, you're going to love it, okay? I'm not wearing gloves for this because I'm not really touching anything. And I'll show you about that in a second. Let's see. Oh, yes. Alright, so we're going to pop this. Now, anytime you pop something open, you want to hear a hiss. You don't hear a hiss. When in doubt, throw it out. Hear that? I did. Okay. Alright. We're making Jeremy some taquitos. And Christopher will eat some taquitos, but he also likes roast beef with gravy over rice. So we got some rice going on in my pan over here. So I'm going to get some. This is California olive oil. I usually use these. I got coconut oil and all that stuff, but for now we're just going to use this. Okay. Now, I ran out of gloves, and I'm too lazy to go out to my food shed to get them because it's cold, and I'll have to climb up to the rafters. So all you're going to do, see, it looks like a lot of fat when really it's just around the rim. Okay. And it doesn't matter if you get a little bit of meat in there, okay? I'll lower it a little bit while you're digging it out. You probably dig it out before you turn on your stove, and then, you know, but I'm just kind of trying to hurry up and do this. I got it on low right now. So, you don't have to get like every drop of fat. I mean, it's a good idea to get as much as you can because you're going to need it. And it's okay if you get some of the meat going on in there. Now, this is, you can use this during SHTF, you can do this now, use the fat, throw away the fat, whatever. I use it. It tastes good, it's nice to use, so I use it. Why not? Okay, I'm going to get some flour. Let's go find my brush. So I brush your hair.
Am I here?
No, you look You look like,
A dummy?
no, you look like a porcupine.
I am not a porcupine.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Hey, I'm not a porcupine.
Okay, so right now,
What?
we've got the fat. You saw that?
It's
The
fat.
fat frying, okay?
That's frying.
Yes, that's fat
What is
frying.
that?
Okay, so I had to have Jeremy go get the brush. He's going to church right now. And it's Wednesday night and the youth get together. So we're going to do I'm going to do 2 tablespoons. Oh, let's do 3. We're going to do 3 tablespoons of, come here, of, let me see. 3 tablespoons of flour. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to do a few things at once here because they're going to come pick them up soon. And you're just going to, just like I've shown you in other ones, but this isn't with oil. This is with, see, and that's plenty. It's going to brown that. The browner you get that flour, the browner your gravy is going to be. Come here.
Okay.
Alright, let me just brush his hair real quick before
Do it gentle.
it gets dry. So you don't look like a little rug rat.
Hey, that hurt.
I'm
Be
sorry.
gentle little.
I'm being gentle.
Just a little slower.
Look at me.
Slower.
I am going slow. Okay.
There, I'm fine. There.
Oh.
There.
Alright, pick that jug up, please. Okay. Alright, so we're done with the flour. Now, we're just going to let this brown, okay? Now, I've already got the tortillas in the microwave. Now, and I got some rice going on because Christopher is a rice fan. I'm going to add a little bit of water for that rice because I think I cooked it out too fast. Now, if you ever forget you got rice going on and you cook it out way too fast, you're like, no, it's not cooked. Yeah, a little bit of water. Just add a cup of water, half cup of water. It'll drain out. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, I know, you know, it seems to a little, you know, difficult sometimes when you're like, oh no, the water drained out of the rice or whatever, and then you think you got to throw it out. No, just add more water. Most fixes are pretty simple, okay? But as a young cook, or someone that doesn't know how to cook that's learning, you might think it's you know, you have to throw it out. You don't. I do that all the time. I forget I got rice cooking, and I go look at it, and all the water's gone, and I know that rice ain't cooked. And I'm like, oh no. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Because again, these are things that you just don't think about. You just don't think about them. And you think you can't do something when you really can. Simple things. Things that most of you mom cooks are just kind of giggling right now. Going, what? Okay, so you're about to make taquitos for your young, beautiful family. And you're just brand new at all this. And you're like, oh no. Your husband just got home from work. He don't want to go to the store. You don't want to go to the store. And you just realize you're out of sprinkled cheese. Oh no, babe, we don't have any. That's not enough for dinner. What are we going to do now? You know you can grade this for tacos, stuff like that. That would probably make sense to you, right? But you're thinking, you know, well, maybe you can grade it for this too. But should the inclination not show up for taquitos to do this, that's all you gotta do. It's actually easier to do block cheese. And I'm just cutting these. You don't need a lot of cheese, okay? So this is enough for 16 taquitos. There you go. It's going to lay a strip in each one as you make it. And that's it. I'll put these away. And you can even use, you can cheat. Nothing wrong with cheating. You can cheat, okay? We'll use one of these for Jeremy. Nothing wrong with it. Is it good, healthy cheese? No cheese is good and healthy, guys. I mean, come on, let's be honest. We shouldn't be eating it, but we do because it's good. We like it. Okay, so this has been cooking for a minute. Okay. Now I want to get some hot water going because I'm going to need to add water to that. Now, some of you are probably thinking, why doesn't she use beef stock if she has it canned already? Or why doesn't she use, you know, chicken stock when she has it? Because on a lot of things, because I know water does the same thing. And all you need is a bouillon cube. And sometimes your meat flavor is so flavorful that you don't really need anything like that. So I want to throw a couple of bouillon cubes in here, and all this is dehydrated beef liquid, beef broth. That's all it is. That's all chicken stock is, dehydrated chicken, and they turn it into a powder. The stock, I should say. Okay. Now I'm going to I'm going to drop this in here. This is, I'll show it to you. Let me get it in here first. Now we'll use this to put water in to pour in here. That way I don't waste any. Okay. Now you see all that meat? That's a lot of meat. That's enough for at least 6 people. Because we don't need to eat as much meat as we eat, you guys. We're just oh, we eat way too much, you guys. Way too much food. First you want to use the beef that can't, the juice. So before you pour the water, you want to make sure you use all the juice from your beef, okay? And make sure you get all that good juice in there, because that's a lot of beef flavor. Okay. And then put it up on high, because you're going to add in the water. And add in a cup at a time. Don't get all crazy and start just throwing in 2-3 cups. Now I said a tablespoon, a good tablespoon of flour is worth a cup of water, and you know, so on. Well, you just want to be careful, although I believe that is true, because that's what I find. You want to be careful because you want to add a little bit of at a time, in case one time you're wrong and you make it too watery. That's not going to be good. Alright. Now, I know I put salt in this meat, but I'm just putting a little bit more salt because I know all this extra water is going to need it. So, and I forgot to use all the goodness out of my jar. Jeremy? Oh no, he went outside. Hold on. Jeremy! You're out here in the picture. Get in here now. Right now. It's pitch black outside and he's running around. Okay, so they're going to be coming to get him really quick. So I'm going to get him some food going. I don't want to waste too much time. gonna show you. See how thick that is? I'll burn that. That is like super duper thick. Like really, really thick. I'm gonna add a little bit more water to it. And this has the beef flavor and everything, you know. And again, if you want your beef to have a dark flavor, then you fry the flour a lot longer to get the flour nice and brown. I didn't. I cooked it, but I didn't get it brown. I don't care about that so much because my Christopher don't care about that so much, and I'm trying to get them fed before well, I probably could have left it on there longer for Jeremy, but Jeremy's getting ready to go to church here, and I gotta get him some taquitos made. Oh lordy, these are hot. Whew. Hot, hot, hot. Okay. Oh. Okay, so let's see. Okay, he didn't listen to me. No. Okay, so you're gonna put just a little bit of meat, you know, a teaspoon or less, and then you get your cheese and you put it right there, and you roll it. Now, I'm not gonna put this in right away because it will unroll because there's not that much stuff in there. And I just use my fingers, you guys. I'm not, you know. Now you don't need a ton of meat in these, okay? My kids like them thin. They don't like them big, thick. You know, but your husband may like them nice and thick, you know, with all the meat and the gravy and all that. I'm not putting the gravy in here. I'm just trying to hurry up and get him good to go, so. They're going to pick him up soon because they have a little van that comes by and picks him up. Okay. So all you have is your Velveeta or your, you know.
Hello.
You just go like that. And they'll love it. This is good stuff, guys. What time is it, Jeremy?
Huh?
What time is it?
I don't know.
And I don't gotta salt this or nothing, you guys, because the cheese has all that, right? And I think this
It's
is.
6:20.
It's 6:02?
Yeah.
Alright.
On 6.
Plenty of time, plenty of time. I think they're gonna pick them up at like 6:30 or 6:45. Okay. Now, yeah, you know, if you're making just taquitos for your family, then yeah, wait for the gravy to be done. Mix it in. Don't, you know, then you just want to do like 1 or 1.5 tablespoons of flour because you don't want a lot. I want a lot of gravy because I'm pouring it over his rice. That's what Christopher's going to eat tonight. And he'll probably eat some taquitos too. I don't know. He'll eat whatever. But I do know he loves his rice. He does. So I try and, you know, make him what he likes. It's not that difficult. You just make a pot of rice. I'm making this anyway to make taquitos. So what does it hurt to make a little bit of gravy, you know? I like to keep my boys happy if I can. Okay. Okay. I believe this is done. I have not tasted it, but I'm not. I mean, even if I taste it, it just needs salt and pepper. So I can do that.
Oh. Hello, Mama. Hello, Mamas.
Okay.
Hello, Mamas.
Okay, get her out my kitchen.
She's my cutie. She's my cute
Get your
boy.
cutie pie out my kitchen. This cat. Okay. So I will show you this in a minute. God, I gotta throw these tongs away. They don't let me do nothing. Okay. Alright, so when I put these in, I put in one. And then the other one goes right behind it. Don't move it over. It'll move it over all on its own. Okay? You put the fold down right there. And as you put them in, because I don't always have toothpicks, or I don't always want to go look for toothpicks. So when I run out of them, I'll just do this. You just glide them in the pan. You just put it there and slide it over. And if you find that they loosen up a little bit, just tighten them up. There. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if you go like that, you can get one more in there. Now these won't take long to cook, okay? Alright, now let me taste Christopher's sauce now. I'm more concerned about Jeremy's right now because they're coming to pick him up for church, so I gotta make sure he eats. And I want to turn that up a little bit. Oh yeah. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect flavor for what he's gonna eat. But I'm gonna add pepper because Jeremy's not gonna be eating this. And even though this is even though this is, you know, just out of the can, you don't need to do a whole lot of heating up with this, okay? Just gonna put it in there. I mean, I can put it back on the heat, but I just want to get all of it. Like, don't just leave food in the pan, you guys. You work hard to can it. You work hard to earn it. So, scrape that pan out. Okay, now I'm going to turn this back on. Put it on low. And just let the rest of the fat cook out of the meat. You don't have to, but, you know. I'll show you that when I make his plate. I'm going to make a few more taquitos. Just in case Christopher wants some. I'll eat like 2 of them. Maybe.
Huh? What are you doing?
Got your taquitos going
Oh,
on.
okay. I just understand what you're doing. I didn't mean to interrupt you in your cooking. I mean, your video, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Well, it's fine if you come in and talk to me. It's not fine when I'm talking and you're trying to talk over me. That I don't dig. That is not okay. And that's when I turn it off and I scold you. Because that definitely is not okay.
I know it's not okay.
It's okay if you want to talk to me. I don't care about that or ask me a question. But when you come in and it's just, you're trying to make it all about you when I'm trying to show them how to do something,
Yeah.
then that's just not okay.
Hey, Mom, can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah, what?
Hey, when you're done making your video, how about we make a video about Molly?
He wants to make a video about his cat, you guys.
Her name is Molly.
Her name is Miss Molly. And she's 4 months old. And she's one bad, excuse the French, she's one badass mouse catcher, let me tell you that. Okay, an awful lot of meat for one taquito. I think I'm going to split that into 2. Because those can be for me. Now you can put as much or as little meat in these as you want. The taste with the cheese, with just a little bit, is amazing. So don't feel like to make a taquito you need lots of meat. You don't. You can even just do a gravy, just the gravy. If you don't have meat and you can make a gravy with some salt and pepper and cheese and put it in a tortilla, well, the tortilla is what's going to fill you up, guys, not the meat. The meat's just for flavor. I mean, do the math on it. What's going to fill him up? Is it really the meat? The meat's the flavor. We're not supposed to be eating a whole dang cow every time we sit down to eat, you guys. I don't know who came up with that concept, but that was just to make us sick. We ain't supposed to be eating all that meat. Now I know some of you are like, I'm a carnivore, I'm gonna eat meat. Well, yeah, eat the meat. I do too, but we're not supposed to be eating as much as we do. We're supposed to be plant-based, you know? Because, you know why? Because they got all the good stuff in it that makes our bodies well. That's why. I ate this piece of cheese. Start cleaning up my mess. I'm almost done. How easy of a dinner was that? Yep, his rice is done. And if you heat up your tortillas and you don't use them, put them back in the bag. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just make sure that if you've got the outside full of meat or anything like that, make sure you wash that sucker off really good. And I got like a little piece on it. Roll them up and they're good to go for the next time. There ain't nothing wrong with heating them and reheating. It's just a freaking tortilla. Alright, his taquitos are ready to come out. Yes, I'm going to get them in just a second, Christopher. They're coming to take Jeremy to church, so I got to feed him real fast. I made you rice and some beef gravy. Jeremy, come get your food. You hungry?
Yeah, I'm hungry right now.
Okay. Let me get this one in hand. And a couple taquitos too if you want. Jeremy, come get your food. Always tilt them at an angle so the oil goes down. Don't try and drain the oil off in the pan. Do a little bit, count a few seconds, but then stop because the cheese will drip out and they'll spark at you, okay? So you can sit them up in an angle like that. There you go.
Thank you.
Alright, did you make cigarette soup?
No, I gotta make them. Give me a minute. I just came in from cleaning the yard. Let me give you something to eat, and while you eat, I will make something for you.
What is that? Taquitos and what?
For the beef on rice. Sound good? You had it the other day, you liked it.
Yeah. I'll just take the taquitos now.
Well, you don't want rice?
Oh yeah, I'll take taquitos and rice. Oh yeah, I'll take the rice.
Just let me make you a plate. Lower that, Jeremy, it's too loud. Jeremy. It's too loud. Thank you.
Cigarette, make cigarettes right now. Right now.
You go eat by the time you're done eating. And you can put peas, carrots, all that good stuff. Look at that.
Huh?
I'm just showing the camera sliding off that way. Look at that. And I'm not going to put any salt because that is salted enough. You want sour cream, Chris? Can you grab it?
Where is it?
It's in the fridge. You want any salsa or hot sauce with it? You want hot sauce or salsa or anything?
Hot sauce.
What kind of hot? Oh, okay. Like salsa? Like this one?
What?
Like this one?
No, just sour cream. Just sour cream.
Oh no, hot sauce? Okay. Alright. There you go. Couple taquitos. Sour cream, his rice. Here, Chris. See that? Mmm. Good.
3?
Yeah, you want more?
Well, yeah, you can make more if you want to.
Alright, yeah, I'll give you 5. I'm not making any more. It's all in here. I was going to have a couple, but I can just eat some right here. Give me your plate.
You want me to put it right off?
Huh?
Make
Yeah, I'll
sure.
make your cigarettes right now. I'm having beef and rice, guys. Okay. But that's fine. I don't care. I'm not too picky about my food. I'm gonna use a little baby bowl.
I don't want anything to eat right now, Mama. I'm full. I just ate something. Eggs and cheese and they're fine.
Alright, so I didn't make. I thought he would normally we'll eat tons of that rice, so I didn't think of making more taquitos, you know. Okay, so I'm not gonna take the big chunks of meat because I want more of the gravy on my rice. I'll leave the beef for Christopher. Let's see. See that? And I like using this spoon, so I'll use this one. And then I just like to mix mine up like that. And there's meat in there. It's just not the big chunks. I'm just not big on the big chunks of meat. You know, y'all know that. So I'll leave those for Christopher. And Jeremy gets, full meat taquitos, and I'm good with the gravy and the rice. Y'all know I don't eat a lot of that stuff anyway. So they do that to me all the time. Jeremy, I'll be sitting down. I'll have me my 2 taquitos. I'll give him 8. He'll come over to my seat and he'll just kind of put his little hand on my plate and he'll take a taquito. He'll come back and he'll take another taquito. I mean, they don't have no coop, these boys. And I'll just go make me a sandwich or make me, a bowl of soup or something. I mean, if they're still hungry and that's what they want, well, that's what moms do, right? That's what we do. Take care of our men, because our men, bless their hearts, they're going to take care of us. And one day, Jeremy will take care of me. And I don't know about Christopher. I think that if I was in trouble, I mean, you hear him, he sounds okay, but he's not. If you were to, you can't talk to him at length. He can't hold a conversation. He can answer basic questions. But, sorry. Sorry, you guys. But could he defend our home? I think if somebody broke in here and tried to hurt me, I think they'd regret it. But would he just know instinctively how to do patrol and all that? He used to. See, I don't know. To be honest with you guys. I spilled it. Look at that. Look at this. That look good. It's just gravy. Now you tell me, if shit hits the fan, you can make this more too. You could add 2 more cups of water, 2 more tablespoons of flour. You could feed as many as you want, and they get a remnant of the beef. They don't need to have, you know, big old chunks of meat. And you make a pot of rice? How good is that gonna be, you guys? You know, you don't gotta, you know, we don't have a steak for you. You're gonna go hungry. Bullpucky. Make this. Learn how to make sauces. Learn how to double your food, your canned food, your meat, your chicken, your beef, your pork, whatever it is meat you're canning. Start learning now how to quadruple that. Make it 4 times as much. Learn how to take a quarter of that meat out to make it last for 4 people. You can do it. I can do it. And it's flavorful. And it is delicious and good. You can also add chili to this. Make it a little bit hotter. Oh my gosh. This is so good. This is amazing, you guys. It is like really super delicious. Alright. I hope you try it. I hope, Alaska Prepper. He has a meat canning video on how to can roast beef. Okay. I have a lot canned. I don't know if I did a video or not. I have to look. I don't think I did. But if you want me to do one, I'll do one for you. But he's already got them. So go look on how to can it. Start canning your meats, guys. You get more when you can it yourself than you do when you buy it in the store in them little cans. Them little cans ain't got nothing in them. They're not going to keep you full. Your own canned meat is enough. This jar, this quart jar, I might even do it just to show you. See this quart jar? Most of them are filled to me about 3/4 of the way, okay? Because it does shrink down. I'll bet you guys anything that I can make that feed anywhere from 10 to 15 people doing what I'm doing now. With a few cups of rice, like about 3 to 4 cups of rice. Let's just say 4 cups of rice. And one of those jars of meat. I bet I could feed 10 to 15 people. And I'll do it if you want to see me do it, but I don't have 10 to 15 people to eat my food.
It's just a jacket on.
Go eat your food. I'll help you in a second. Here, let me help you. And I'll do it to show you, and then I could just freeze it, I guess, and just feed it to the boys, you know, during the week or whatever. But maybe I should. Maybe I should show you how you can do that for a large group of people. You know, a lot of us have large families. Okay, well, just try doing it for your family for now. And maybe I'll do a video like that, because that'd be interesting to show you guys. I think that'd be good to show you guys. All right, love y'all. Bye.